Hello everyone, this is Professor Conscience, and welcome to another long overdue, very cheaply produced podcast, which is very cheap to produce. The budget is non-existent. There have been no grants. There have been no donations. We are still just basically operating off of Nathan's disposable income. Oh yeah, well, you don't even play the lottery, so that's the thing. I mean, how you gonna win millions of dollars and then get a fancy new recording studio if you don't even play the lottery, Nate? I don't know, guys. It's gonna be a while before things really come together so that we can give the people what they want. You don't have any idea what the people want, Nate. You don't. They might just want you to go away. I don't know. I'm not going away until it's time for me to go away. I will be here. And we will be here in your head as well. Okay, but anyway, I wanted to update people. You may be able to hear my parents in the background. I could always act like those are Steve's parents. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. You can hear Steve's parents in the background. They're talking to each other. I hope what they say is not intelligible. I hope they're not telling each other their social security numbers or anything like that. Me, Nate, and me, and me too, man. Don't forget me. Dang, and me. What are you doing in here, Billy Bob? You're not supposed to be here. Sorry, I'll leave, man. That was a very loud drawer slam. That's our Foley stage sound department slamming the drawer, trying to sound like you're slamming a door. You're lazy as hell. Yeah, lazy as hell, Nate. Yeah. Anyway, we got a lot going on. We're doing TikTok. We're doing more of these podcasts on YouTube. And one thing I would like to do in the near future is do something for the differently abled community, especially those who are visually impaired, because back in, I think it was the 2000s, yes, the early 2000s, I was working in the printing industry and I wanted to break into voiceovers, and one thing that I got started doing that somebody really encouraged me to do was to go to a local broadcasting station, and they had a setup where we read the Orlando Sentinel over a special broadcast channel, and we read to the blind. And those who were seeing impaired, and I don't know the politically correct term for blind, I think blind people are blind, or visually impaired. I think it's visually impaired. I don't mean to step on any toes. But for the visually impaired, we would read from the Orlando Sentinel. And then people could hear the articles if they didn't have anybody else to read them to them. So what I would like to do on here, on YouTube, which is basically the main home of my podcast right now, I would like to start putting some comics up and then read through the comic. And I'm going to need your help, Professor Conscience. Absolutely glad to help. Worthy cause. Good idea. Capital idea. And nonsense. I'm gonna need your help. Whatever, man. I'll be here. You know me. I'm always thirsty for attention. And I will be needing Billy Bob and Steve. And when it comes to Candy, her voice, I don't have anybody to voice Candy. So I'll have to just maybe go with my own voice and then, describe what Candy's saying instead of using a special voice for Candy, because I can't really do a woman's voice. I've had way too much coffee in life, and I'm a non-smoker, and I don't really drink, but I've had so much coffee over the years that it's really started to affect my voice. So now I'm gonna have to hit the tea, back off from the coffee, and try to heal my voice a little. Hot tea's not so good. You gotta let the tea cool off. Green tea's very good. There's me having a little tea right now. Sorry to turn this into ASMR. But yeah, well, do what you gotta do, Nate. I don't think anybody would pay you gifts on TikTok to listen to your ASMR because you're basically disgusting, really. I have to live with you in your head, floating around over your shoulder, along with you and Steve, and gets to be a bore after a while. Well, that's you and me stuck together forever for eternity. I did want to update people about one thing, and I'm not sure who's going to watch this or listen to this. There's not going to be much to watch because it's just going to be this podcast titled panel because you don't need to see me right now. Not that I'm horrible to look at or horrible to listen to. I'm not going to beat myself up. I have my voices for that. But we are going to be doing more on the website. And we've been working on games for the website. There are already some games on there, but there's more games coming. Well, namely one more game, which I'm really excited about that my programmer is working on. Plus, next year, 2022, January, there will be more comics. I did a comic the other day that will show in January of 2022, and I will go back to regularly putting comics on the website. Something to look forward to, good times, good stuff. I am using the praying mantis approach with my content. A little content here, a little content there. Slice of life here, slice of life there. No custom content, because the people who would want to see my custom content are probably pretty specious characters. Oh yeah, those would be some specious characters. Anybody who would pay you for anything private would be a no. Don't do that, Nate, because that no, no, not good. And I'm a little devil. I'm a little devil, and I can tell you that's not good. Oh yeah, certainly a situation to be avoided at all costs. Hey, I don't know if I'm welcome here. You're welcome here, Steve. You're just so quiet sometimes. Well, I get into my own head, and I wanted you to mention one more thing. I wanted you to let everybody know that the whole deal with like the storyline where and this gets into complicated stuff, but the whole deal with the storyline where I was going to be um, in the psych ward and I was rescued by the Foontunians in the storyline on the website, and they came along and said your insurance won't cover a stay here. We haven't we haven't stopped advocating for the mentally disabled and the mentally different and the mentally diagnosed and whatever you want to call it, because I don't like the label mentally ill any more than anybody else does. You can hear my dad in the background. I'm your imaginary brother, Nate. You created me to be your imaginary brother, and I'll never grow any older. I'm going to be around for the rest of your life, bud. Can't get rid of me. But we're going to keep advocating, and we're going to be finding new ways to help people and do the right thing. And we're going to be like picking up the rock and showing all the bugs underneath it, and we're going to be continuing to work on exposing the seamy underbelly that is mental health care in the United States. So we got a mission, man, and we're going to be doing the right thing and helping people out. Because if you read on the website, I got bullied. And I didn't even get admitted to the psych ward, but I was getting bullied and mistreated, and it's not good. But not to bring everybody down. I mean, I'm still the star. Hey, whoa, wait a minute. No, dude, I'm the star. I'm the star. You're my co-stars. Well, then why is it called conscience and nonsense? Guys, calm down. No fighting. Yes, that's right. Just relax. Everyone relax. You guys, you're a team. You're Steve, Conscience, and Nonsense. It's called Conscience and Nonsense because Stephen Jeffrey Cumberdale, his conscience and his nonsense is a really long name. But anyway, Conscience and Nonsense is also the name, a tribute to Calvin and Hobbes. Conscience and Nonsense, Calvin and Hobbes. Anyway, what were you saying, Stephen, before you got interrupted by your personal demon? All I was saying, I guess I said it pretty much all of it, is that, we're going to be doing funny stuff. I'm going to be making people laugh. Like, I'm still going to be hilarious. I'm still going to be, like, doing stand-up comedy on TikTok, which we got to get back to that. There's going to be more content. There's going to be more stuff. But it's also going to get really spiritual. And I don't mean, like, BS and bullcrap spiritual, like really irritating spiritual people. I mean, like, going to give people hope. And we're going to have a drum circle, and we're going to talk about our problems, and we're going to help people. And it's going to be good times, dude. Because, like, I got into the psych ward multiple times. I had to get out. Like, it's good if you don't have to go, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. But, like, you know what I mean? Well, actually, that point is very to the point because we have to go. Because we're running out of time, which I could sit here forever if I felt like it, but I don't. So say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye from your buddy Nonsense. Cheerio, people. Professor Conscience here, bidding you farewell for the time being. Bye, guys. Steve. Later. And this is creator of Conscience and Nonsense, Nate Hyatt. And there's my phone, and it's probably a notification letting me know I've got to do something else now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you on the flip side. It's all over.